What's going on, my people? We are here. Shout out to everybody. Tuesday morning, 3:06 a.m., and we gonna jump right to the point. Shout out to all the drivers out there. You already know, no matter what company you work for, man. Shout out to all the drivers. Today, I want to address the drivers, all the drivers that have a route, right? All the drivers that have a decent route, no matter where you at. One thing I want to let all the new drivers know that's coming in the game, and anybody that's trying to come to food service. A lot of times people will look at a driver that have a route, right? And some of the comments that will come out their mouth is that they have it good. They got it sweet. They got it easy. But one thing you guys got to understand, man, a lot of drivers been doing this for a long time. They put in the time and the effort, and they put 100% in what they do on a daily. You know what I'm saying? So if you seen somebody, man, with something good, you know what I mean? The time that you take to hate is the same time you can use to congratulate. You get what I'm saying? Shout out to all the veteran drivers out there, man. They put in the work. You know what I mean? Shout out to some of the older drivers that I used to work with at US Foods. You know, US Food, they got a lot of accounts that's basically you just dropping pallets. They got big accounts like that. You know what I mean? And you got guys, they put in their time. So they're doing that type of work right now. You know what I mean? That's why I tell all the drivers out there, man, no matter what company you work for, seniority counts. Believe it or not, seniority counts. You know what I mean? Sometimes a little bit of luck also can play a part. You know what I mean? Because me over here at Cheney, I think I had a little bit of luck. Came in at the right place at the right time. You know what I mean? A lot of new drivers, when you guys come to the game in the game of food service, you guys gonna be bouncing around. And I'm just gonna keep it 100 with you guys, right? Just gonna keep it real. You guys gonna be bouncing around left to right, up and down, all around. One day you might come in and get a route, and the next day you might go to work and you might be helping somebody. You know what I mean? And that's just how it is in food service, guys. You got to understand that the majority of these companies, they rather have extra drivers on the board. You know what I mean? They need extra drivers. It's important to have extra drivers on the board. You know what I mean? So it's up to you as a driver to come in and separate yourself from the rest. Show the rest that you're the best. So eventually you can get a route and do what you got to do. You know what I mean? Majority of the time, guys are not going to come into food service and get a route right away. That's just how it is. You just got to come in with a positive mindset. You got to come in with a mindset to know that It is what it is. You're here to work. At the end of the day, we're not working for free. Now, there's a lot of industries out there that is not like this. There's a lot of industry out there that you're going to come in, you just going to have work right away. You know, like the fuel industry. When they hire you, they're hiring you for the reason because they need you to deliver that fuel. They they don't hire extra drivers to sit around, or at least if they do, I don't know what company that is, but majority of the companies that I know about, that I heard about, they hiring drivers because they need them to put out the work. You know what I mean? Now, how LCL do it, I have no idea how LCL do it. I don't know how they do it. I know places like Walmart, places like Costco's, places like those, Target, but you don't work directly for Target. It's a bunch of side companies that deliver to Target. They're hiring you because they need you to go and deliver that load. It's different in food service. In food service, it's important to have extra drivers on the board. McLean call it the extra board. To be honest with you, I don't even know why they call it a board. It's not even a real board. To be honest with you, it's a piece of paper with a bunch of drivers' name on it. But neither here nor there. I'm just saying. Extra board. You know what I mean? It's important to have a bunch of drivers on the extra board, guys. Drivers go on vacations. Drivers call out sick. Drivers have incidents. Drivers get hurt. Drivers get fired. Drivers get tired. And drivers get hired. So, with all those scenarios that I just listed, it's important companies have somebody to fill in. It's important that these companies have somebody to put in place so the beat can continue to go on. You know what I mean? So, I just don't want to see no drivers, man, going up to like a veteran, telling them that they got it good. You got to recognize where it came from. You got to recognize how they got that sweet route. You need to realize how much time they put in. You got to observe how punctual they are day to day. You need to try to converse on some of these strategy. It's easy. Just get up and go to work. Do your job. You know what I mean? But you got some guys, they really want to converse about, hey, how do you turn left? How do you turn right? Do you deliver in the day? Do you deliver in the night? You got some guys, man, they need directions on everything, and it's okay. That's what we're here for. You know what I mean? After all these years, I consider myself a vet, doing this by 8, 9 years. Now, yeah, I consider myself a vet, man. You know what I mean? Some of the things that I used to do, I don't do it no more. I used to lose my patience quickly. I used to be a hothead, guys. Let me just put that out there. I'm not no more. You know what I mean? I used to be a hothead. I'm not no more. You know what I mean? It took some tragedy that happened in my life to humble me or to bring me back down to reality. But sometimes that's what it takes. You know what I mean? So I look at things different now, man. For instance, let's just say I get a paycheck and my paycheck is short, right? I'm missing some money. The way I approach it now these days is totally different than how I used to approach it back in the days. You know what I mean? Nowadays, I try to be professional. I try to write down everything. I try to write down what am I missing, and I try to keep track of every little thing, right? Now, back in the days, I would have been, I would have went in the office. I would have been just running my mouth. You know what I mean? But I sat back. One thing I did, I sat back and I observed how the veterans move. Not all of them. Not all of them. That's a total another video. I observed how the veterans communicate. I observed how the veterans get their point across. You know what I'm saying? One thing I never did when I got in food service, I never put myself in that negative crew, that negative bunch, that negative corner. The drivers with the negative mindset, the drivers with the negative thinking, the drivers with the negative limping, the drivers that be do negative simping. I mean, talking about them drivers talking about, hey, I want to quit. I don't like this job. It's too much work. It's too early. It's too late. My truck is too loaded. I don't have enough case on my truck. I'm driving an old truck. I'm driving a new truck. I don't like such and such supervisor. I don't like such and such customer. You got to keep yourself away from those drivers, man. You cannot start your morning out talking to a driver complaining. You cannot start your morning out talking to a driver that's crying. They're crying about a job that they get paid more than the average American. Have you seen the price of everything nowadays? But they're crying about pettiness. You get what I'm saying? I wonder how much of those crybabies wake up in the morning and thank whoever and just be thankful for what they got. You know what I mean? I wonder if any of those crybabies ever wake up in the morning and try to realize how much truck drivers wish they can be in your spot right now. I wonder how much drivers that's driving local could understand if every single over the road driver know how good you guys got it, they would trade spots right now. Gotta keep yourself away from that negative bunch, guys. So for all the new food service drivers out there, man, Angel, what's going on? When you see a veteran driver, man, instead of hating, start congratulating. They put in the work. We put in the work. Know what I mean? For every dollar we make, we earn it. We don't go to work to hang out. We don't go to work to hang out. And get paid. We don't. We go to put in the work. And one thing that's gonna happen, guys, because guys nowadays is not patient, they're gonna come into these companies and they're not gonna have enough patience. So what they're gonna do, they're gonna start job hopping from left to right. And they're gonna think that they landed a better spot, a better job, because they probably end up with one of those companies that paying drivers hourly. So they're gonna think that's what that is in food service. But if they only had a little patience, give it a little time, they will see that it will pay off. You know what I mean? I know one thing. Guys over here with a good route, it's just, I'll be honest with you, just guys over here with a good route. You can pick out any company and compare the paychecks, and you will see that these guys make some serious money. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm a veteran, no, if I was a rookie and I came over here, I want to observe how the veterans move. I want to look in the back of their trailers, see how loaded it is, because that's where I would want to be. You know what I mean? What's going on, Egner? We got Angel Egner in the building, man. We got 5 people in the building. Appreciate y'all joining me this morning, man. We just here doing what we do, running our mouth, killing some time, headed to work. You know what I mean? Be blessed, guys. Be optimistic. Be blessed. Be grateful. Because we living in some crazy times right now. I don't know if you guys paying attention to these times that we living in. You know what I'm saying? Tornadoes everywhere. Shootings everywhere. All type of craziness going on. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people selling their souls. You get what I'm saying? A lot of people selling out. People losing their minds. We living in some crazy times right now. Grocery going up, especially dairy. A lot of people just don't got it like they used to. $100,000 nowadays it is not popping like it used to. $20 is the new $15 an hour. Believe it or not, I might be giving $20 too much credit. It might be the new $12 an hour. So these companies that don't want to pay you as a trucker, you're wasting your time arguing about a nickel and a dime. D Young, what poppin'? D Young got the road test for Domino's on Thursday. Apply, thanks for your channel. Oh, anytime, D Young, anytime, man. That's what we do. That's what we do, man. I gotta tell Lewis, man. Hey, I want to thank Lewis, bro. Lewis and Angel, yeah, Lewis and Angel, bro. They brought Domino's to my attention, bro. Lewis, Angel, and it was another guy from Domino's, man. I appreciate all those guys, man. I appreciate the Domino's guys. I appreciate the Sigma guys. I appreciate the McLean guys. I ain't never had a Papa John guys on here. I'm just keeping it real. I appreciate the Cisco guys. I appreciate the US Food guys that hopped on my channel before. I appreciate every single driver. Every single driver, bro, that was able to put their 2 cents in to help out another driver, man. At the end of the day, that's what it's all about, man. It's money here for all of us, yo. You know what I'm saying? One of my thing when I got into trucking, bro, one of my thing was to be like, you know what? I find out trucking was making money, so guess what? I told, I, the reason I started YouTube, I wanted to tell everybody. You get what I'm saying? And I wanted to, I approached my channel to keeping it real, keeping it me. You know what I'm saying? Keeping it authentic. You know what I mean? It's not. I didn't approach it with the idea of I just wanted to keep it real. If it work, it work. If it don't, it don't. And guess what? It's working out for me because obviously a lot of people is getting jobs. A lot of people is getting into trucking. A lot of people is getting CDL, and a lot of people are staying out of trouble, man. You know what I mean? I got my CDL because you know what I'm saying. I was tired of living that life, bro. You know what I mean? I wanted to do some legal hustling, the legal way. You know what I mean? Because I had no real direction where I was going to or what I was going through. Because you gotta understand, man. Me growing up, yeah, I had my mom and dad, but you gotta understand they was not always around. You know what I mean? So I pretty much could have did anything I wanted to do, man. I could have went left, but you know what? I kept going right, bro. I mean, Say go Bucks and take the Rays with you. You know what I mean? Kept going right, kept doing the right thing. You know? At the end of the day, man, I just just trying to be right, man. Just trying to do everything the right way. Yeah. Got 8 people in the building, man. Appreciate y'all for tuning in this morning. You guys know how we do it, man. Something come to my mind. We go to the live and we discuss about it. Jared said trucking got out the street, bro. You ain't never lying. That's why I be telling that's why I'm doing my channel, man, and showing everybody, hey, this is legal hustling, man. That's why I like food service, bro. Food service is legal hustling. You know what I mean? You want to get like food service so legal hustling, like you want to get your chips up. You you go complain about, hey, I want more cases. You know what I mean? The more cases you out there slinging, the more money that's gonna be in your pocket. And how much more street do you want it to be? Love this job, man. This job is so relatable, bro. You know what I mean? I guess that's why it's so easy for me, man. You know what I mean? Because sometimes I want to give up, bro. And I just think back to the time where actually was living in my car. You know what I mean? I never give up, bro. I never want to go back to that lifestyle. Never want to see my kids struggle. I never want to struggle again. You know what I mean? We gotta win, bro. We gotta motivate. You know what I mean? I wish everybody that got a CDL can just motivate one person to get their CDL. Or it don't even gotta be a CDL. Motivate one person to do something with their life. You know what I mean? I mean, a lot of cats out there right now, bro. You can't get them to get up off the couch. You got dudes, baby mother go to work, working 2 jobs, get a house chilling, fake lame ass hustling. You know what I mean? Got money today, tomorrow they broke. That's a joke. That's a damn joke, man. Wish they chew on something and choke. Nah, let me take that back. No, that's not a good thing. Take that back. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm passing a McLean truck, and these guys, they work day and night, bro. Day and night. They put in the work. You know what I mean? Passing the McLean truck. I just passed a milk truck. When I wake up in the morning, went to the fuel station. I saw a Keenan transport truck delivering that fuel. As long as drivers is willing and able, man, we gonna put in that work. We gonna get it done. We ain't gonna be a bum. We gonna do it in the dark. We gonna do it in the sun. see an owner operator right now coming on the highway. I see a U.S. food truck way on up there to the left. In trucking, there's plenty ways to skin the cat. There's plenty of ways to catch the bat or catch the rat. Chris, what up? What up? What up? We got Indianapolis in the building, Sigma. Got Chris, Liftgate City in the building. Shout out to all the guys with the Liftgate, man. You guys will never understand. If you don't got a Liftgate, you just never understand. See, I'm gonna talk about the Liftgate for a second, right? Because I'm gonna tell you guys something real quick, right? A company that run RAM only, right? I'm gonna tell you guys, and shout out to all the RAM guys. You know, like I'm just gonna keep it 100 because that's what I do. I keep it 100. But I'm gonna tell you guys how this works, right? Companies that run RAM only, they're going to convince you guys that ramp is the only way to go. They're going to convince you guys that, oh, the ramp is faster. They're going to convince you guys all these things, right? And what it's going to do is going to brainwash you guys. And you guys are going to be stuck in that mindset that ramp is the only way. You want me to tell you what the best way is? The best way is to have options, guys. The best way is to have the ability to run your ramp and the ability to use your lift gate. That's the best way. That should be the only way. But at the end of the day, I'm not hating on the guys who only run ramp. I'm just telling you what it is. I'm telling you how the company is going to approach the situation. They're going to make it seem like the ramp is the best way. Liftgate guys are guilty too. Liftgate guys, they're gonna try to convince you that the liftgate is the only way. Bro, I like options, bro. I like the ability to run my ramp, and I like the ability to run my liftgate. That's the best way. That should be the only way. I mean, you know how much you save your body? Do you know how much you save your body by using a liftgate? Do you know how much you save on shoes by using a liftgate? Do you know how more productive you can be at nighttime by using liftgate? And if I gotta explain that, you guys, if I really gotta explain that, you guys haven't been watching my show all these years. If I gotta break that down, you know what I'm saying? We got 11 people up in the building right now, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Hey, we doing driver's testimony all this week, so if you want to talk about your company and drop me a video, send it to my email. You guys know my email. If not, you can just put your message in the description. I'll give it to you and put out a video, man. Just give us like a quick 2-minute video of the company you work for and why you think drivers should come to that company, man. You know what I mean? We're doing driver's testimony all this week. Probably for the month of April, man. We're doing truck driver's testimony. 2-minute video. We want a 2-minute video of the company you work for. And just 2-minute video company you work for, what you like about that company, and why you think drivers should come there. That's it. Company you work for, what you like about the company, and why drivers should come to the company. So if you're interested of dropping a video so I can post it on the channel. Just you can drop it in the email. You can drop it on my WhatsApp. You don't have my WhatsApp. Um, I'll be more than happy to give it to you. You can drop it in anything. Man. You can drop it on a plane, on the train. You know what I mean? You can send it through Uber, Lyft. Jazzy Jeff, what's popping, man? What's popping? Yeah, we here again, guys. Here again today. Another day in food service. One way to make it in food service, guys, you have to love what you do. At least if you don't love it, you gotta like it. You gotta learn to like it. And you have to have the ability to block things out. And you gotta have the ability to move on to the next day. And you gotta have the mindset, positive mindset, and you gotta remember that everything's not gonna be perfect. And you gotta remember that, yeah, that customer is important, but treat everybody accordingly. The minute you put one customer on top of everybody, that's where you're gonna be stressing yourself. Yeah, I know we got those customers, you know who they are. But the minute you start kissing grass with one particular customer, is the minute you're gonna mess up your route. Don't just treat one customer good. You gotta treat all the customers good. You know what I mean? You gotta understand in food service, guys, you'll have 20 stops, right? You'll have 20 stops. You'll start 5 in the morning, and every single customer wants to get delivered before 7 a.m. Every single customer thinks they got the most cases on your truck. Every single customer is going to tell you that they're the most important thing on the truck. All I can tell you is just keep doing your job, man. Keep doing what you're doing. You know what I mean? Stay consistent. Stay ahead. Keep making that money. Keep making that bread. Mm-hmm. But if you stay consistent and stay ahead, keep making that bread. When you go home, you might get some bread and peanut butter and jelly. I thought y'all thought I was gonna say something, huh? Look at y'all mind. Look at y'all mind. Look at y'all thinking. I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm gonna tell you one thing, man. I'm gonna be 100% honest. Chuck Money out. What's going on, man? Brad, what's going on? I'm gonna be honest with you guys right now. I'm jealous of any driver, any truck driver that lives close to Buc-ee's. I'm jealous of you guys, man. If you live close to a Bucky's, I'm jealous of you guys. You guys just don't know what y'all got. That's the best gas station I ever seen, bro. Hands down, the best gas station I ever seen, ever. Is Bucky's. You know what I mean? So, shout out to everybody that live close to one. You got Brad at work doing his thing. Shout out to all the over the road drivers out there, man. That doing what they got to do. Shout out to the two broken down U.S. food trucks I saw yesterday. Well, they wasn't broken down, but it seemed like one driver was trying to It seemed like one driver was it was transferring a load or something like that. Shout out to U.S. Foods. They got to do what they got to do. Shout out to U.S. Foods South Carolina, man. They paying some serious money, though. They paying some serious, man. I seen a paycheck yesterday, bro. They got to be the best paying U.S. food out there, like hands down. I mean, South Carolina might be the best U.S. food I ever seen or heard of. Not seen, but heard of. Well, probably seen, because I think I've been there. I mean, shout out to Tampa. Tampa might be out of all the U.S. food, they might be the worst paying one. Shout out to them. Yeah, I mean, everybody can't be first. Somebody got to be last. Everybody can't be early. Somebody got to be late. Just like everybody can't be good. Somebody got to be great. Yeah. we're about to get the day started, man. Appreciate y'all for coming through. Catch you guys on another one, man.